up, Andre?
Oh, my mic's not up here. Gotta get used to my bringing my mic over.
Hear you.
Fucking Ukraine, they getting shot the fuck up, boy.
Yeah, dude, that's wild, isn't it?
Getting shot the fuck up. Oh my god. They sent one of the videos in the chat. You seen it?
Nah, bro, I haven't. I just found out that Ukraine and something stuff were happening last night, and I was like,
Yeah,
when
look,
did this happen?
look right before the 12 a.m. open. That's when it all started happening. You see the video? I'm gonna send it to you. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna send it. There.
Oh, I see that your rules. That makes sense, man.
Yeah, actually, I'm not even the one who made it. What you call it? Rex made it. My guy.
Good stuff.
It's good to have it. Why not?
The Nasdaq, rest in peace.
Yeah. But look at what I sent you. Or it looks like you're about to see the video anyway. But
I got it. I got it. I'm on my laptop looking at
that
it.
shit wild. Listen,
Yo.
as long as the U.S. stays out of it.
Where is it popped up at?
So what?
Trying to watch it, but my Telegram froze. I wanna. What was it? Here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, bro. But do your.
All right,
Oh
but
wow, bro. That's one of those A130s or C130s.
oh yeah, you know about them planes. Yeah, I don't think you know about these planes, but shit, you got more experience in them than I do.
They're
So,
gonna.
hey,
Oh fuck.
as long the
Oh
U.S. just need to mind their
fuck.
business, fam. This ain't us. This ain't our war, fam. We gotta stay out of this.
Those guys are running for their lives. That dude's running right into the fucking fire.
Yeah, you gotta try to save them, cause at that point it's like ain't much you could do. Like they already know that it's right above them, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's just
That dude's all
sad.
by himself.
Though that's the main reason I don't like war. Cause if you think about it, bro, they're all fighting for something they believe in. They don't need none of them think they're wrong. That's why it's kind of like ass. But nonetheless, what should I trade today? US 30, NAS. We'll just mark them both up. We'll see what happens. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be paying attention to this previous high up here and this low down here, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But first things first, we're gonna mark up the previous high, mark up the previous day's low, which has already been ran through, but it is showing a willingness to potentially hold above it. So that's something I am going to keep in mind, because there could be a potential false break scenario of this. Even though everything's ideally more than likely going to keep bearish, fundamentals, even though there's a lot going on, I'm keeping price action first at all times, because I'm doing what price is more than likely showing what it wants to do. Fundamentals, even though all this stuff is going bad, we could fuck around, create new highs. You never really know at the end of the day. But it's good to just keep in mind what's happening. We had news at 8:30, which was pretty bullish. As you can see, 8:30 news was bullish. So we also have news in an hour at 10 o'clock. So we'll see what happens with that news also. But something that I'm going to be looking to see right now is first that we get to the Asian session range. Get the Asian session range right in here. And then I'm going to get the 12 a.m. open. Since I'm overall going to be ideally bearish, we did have this move up here at 4 in the morning that could end up being the high of the day. But in my opinion, something I would like to see is maybe price travel a little bit higher. We'd have this level right up here. We have 32,800 right in here. I would kind of want to see price travel slightly higher. And let me see. We got 33,000 right here. 33,200 right in here. We got 30 I'll put 32,000. I'm gonna use a little, just the big figure levels for right now. What level's in between this? 32,600. Alright, I'll mark that up because might as well. Yeah, that's honestly, it's crazy what's going on in the world right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my fib from this high up here, yesterday's high, to this low right here. And as you can see, this 38.20% level is in confluence with this 32,800 level. So something I ideally would want to see is potentially see price push higher to then get a possible New York reversal. That's something I would like to see. So we'll see what happens. If anything, I'll look for potential false break scenarios of these lows to potentially maybe take price higher, anticipating the price to drop. But as of right now, we're just going to be patient and let the market show us what it wants to do. And just wait. We'll see what happens. It's just about being patient right now. So let's slightly go to higher time frames. We also have that 30-minute order block right in there. Hour order block. Anything on the higher time frames is kind of just nothing, honestly. Oh, if you look to the left, we have this area right here that could potentially be traded into this on the weekly time frame. So I'm not really going to use that because it's going to be a big area. But the first thing I notice is this 30-minute order block right up here, right at this 38.20% level. So it just adds another confluence for why I could potentially see price have a reaction from this level. So we'll see. This is what level is this? 32,800 to 33,000. So ideally, within this 200 points, I'm going to be looking for a potential trade within there. And that's going to be ideally where I try to go short. Even though the 50% of this Asian range is right here, I think it could come right above, potentially turn into a wick maybe. You never know, but this is just ideally what I think is going to happen as of right now. And we will see. We will see.
I agree, bro.
I'm going to take
the previous day high or previous day low there in New York is up at 13. Well, I'm looking at NAS.
I'm about to mark up NAS too.
And it's a previous day high already got, or previous day low already got broken through, going bearish. So we're just waiting for a retracement of some sort. And like you said, it could wick higher than that 50% Asian range because it's not. Well, how many points is that?
It's maybe like 600 points away from where we are now. Well, on US 30 we are. Damn, that's a big ass move. That's a big move.
Dude, yes. It was a 1 to 15 or 1 to 20 yesterday. Jesus.
Yeah, when you have big drops like that, it's just they drop, and when they have big ranges like that, it just tends to have moves like this where the ranges are so wide. That's why it gets hard to trade US 30 a lot of the time, because the ranges be so wide. Like even from this order blocks I got in at this low, that's still gonna be 126 pips just to this high, which is wild. If you have a small account, it's like you physically can't really trade it with proper risk reward. But if you have a bigger account, at least you could change the lot sizes. But it just makes things harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you're trying to catch the bigger move, huh?
Yeah, ideally, but at the same time, I am keeping in mind that's a 700, 650 pip move just to this high, so it might not even happen, honestly. You really never know. But ideally, like I said, we could potentially just wait. If we do see price have a willingness to go higher, we are below the 12 AM open. If we get signs of a potential false break scenario, we could look to go long off of 32,200 to then try to capitalize on that move. That's something we could look to do, but we will see. Only time will tell. We're just gonna let the market do what it has to do. We also have news at 10 o'clock. So one thing I know, like, happens often when we have news at 10 o'clock, it tends to happen. We really have like reversals around that time, if you've ever noticed. So 10 o'clock from 8:30, we'll try to push to a certain direction, either up or down. Then around 10 o'clock, we'll tap into a specific area, and then from there, price will likely start to lose that momentum and then switch to overall bias. But we'll see. We will see. Just gonna let this do what it do. I'm gonna go mark up NAS 100. Do the same thing. Keep that high in mind. Keep this low in mind. Get to 12 AM and Asian session range. Just like that. Get the 50% of it, because this, looking at NAS, it could even be a cleaner setup. So that's I like to mark up both. The 50% significantly higher. The 12 AM open, we're going to put that in right here. So everything that's happening right now is below the 12 AM open as of right now. Let's mark up the previous day's low, which has already been ran through, as you can see. Previous day's high. Now I'm going to pull my fib from this high to this low all the way down here and see where I could potentially look to get a trade. And you see the 38.20% level is a little bit higher than 50% once again. Go to
Yeah.
30 minute. We have this
Yo.
30-minute order block on there. So it's very similar to what's happening on US 30.
Yeah, that order block is and the 38 continuation level lines up perfectly at the Asian session high and the previous day low. So I'm thinking that's high confluence to me
Which one?
on the Nas.
Wait, the 38.20% is at the high of what?
Well, I did a previous day high to today's to the low, the expansion, and then the 38.2% lines up at about 13,384, which is about the previous day low and the Asian session high.
That's where your 38.20% is?
Yeah.
Maybe your charts are different. I don't know. Like mine's like right above the 50%. What else? What was I gonna do? Let me mark this order block right in here. This 30-minute order block. So this is right at that 38.20%.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. It's looking very similar to US 30, honestly. Both giving very similar setups. Both showing a willingness to go higher right now. We got this 13,400 level right in here. So this is looking clean. We have an actual big figure level within it instead of around it like we have here. So that's a little bit of a nicer sign because now you could look to get in at 13,400 instead of getting in at the low of the order block or at the 38.20% because it's right in the middle of both. From there, you potentially have like 100 pip stop loss and anticipation that it's going to continue going lower. But we will see. We will see. Oh, you sent me the chart. Let me see.
I didn't have the order block drawn up on it, but it's over that PDL ASH that I have marked up on one of the trend lines.
Do you mark it up to 2 a.m.? Is that what? Yeah. Do you mark it up past the 12 a.m. open?
No, it's right at 12. Well, 12 a.m. opens that like orange dash line that goes through the like orange box vertically.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I have mine though. Like yours at like 2 a.m. That's why. That's why it's a little different. But even
I
the
have to adjust it one day with you, bro. Like just.
You said what?
I need some help adjusting this one day.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just from 18 o'clock to 12. So that's just a dotted line like you have. So all you gotta know is just 18 to that dotted line. You just put the range that's in there. Like the range you're using now is what I used to use. I used to do it to 12 to 2 a.m. But I've been for the past like I don't know month or two, just use it at 12 a.m. now because I'm getting it from the previous day. I don't want it to go into the next day. So usually what happens in that London session, I'm gonna be paying attention to regardless. Because if you look at mine, this London session, you have this marked up. But for me, I see that I came and cleared these lows and the previous day's low at London session. You see what I mean?
I see it.
And that's right now currently the low of the day. So it could end up being the low of the day. But honestly, if today ends up pushing bullish, I'll probably never look at fundamentals a day in my life. Cause shit, if we go bullish after what's happening in the world, yeah, I lost all hope in fundamentals. Oh God. Cause then that's just basically showing you that it really doesn't mean anything. It really means nothing. But we'll see. Only time will tell. Let's get some more big freak levels marked up. We got 13,000 over here. We got 13,200 right here at the 12 a.m. open. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Only time will tell about being patient. We'll see. I'm not going to be looking to take any unnecessary trades. But yeah. We'll see. We got news in an hour. So we got about 20 minutes until the open. Akai, what you looking for? Longs? Or are you looking at short? I see what you mean if you try to short though, because if you pull it from this high, it's potentially rejecting right now. Potentially go short. Only thing is, I don't like the range it's in. If it just keeps falling, the momentum's gonna be so bearish that trying to catch his move could easily go wrong. And I'd ideally want to wait till we're above the 12 a.m. open at least, because we're just in this range right now. So even if you go short or long within here, it could easily come stop you out. or go long. But I see what you mean though. But me personally, I'm not gonna do it just cause if it trends, it trends. Ideally, on a trending day, I at least want to get in at a 38.20% rejection, and that's just the minimum. That's not even a big retracement at that. So we'll see. We'll see. Nas, yeah, Nas is still showing a willingness to go higher after clearing this previous day's low, but both are having false breaks, so I am keeping that in mind. We will see. Let's look at the daily on Nas. Oh yeah, this is the weekly. God damn. Yeah, Nas I think honestly is gonna be coming down to like 12,000 in the next week or two. I think price is likely to come down to 12,000 on Nas 100. Right down here. I think this is a monthly order block. Yeah, it's like a 2-month order block right in there. Right at 12,000. I think that's where price is reaching for as of right now. Go to the daily. Everything's extremely bearish. We're looking at more than likely going to target these lows right here. Yeah, ideal for US 30 is like 32,800.
I see it. Makai.
Yeah, we're looking at very similar situations. The only thing, that's the main difference between Nas and US 30 right now is Nas has an actual big figure number within that order block and right below that fib, while over here US 30 it's kind of just, and then mind you, US 30 has a bigger range too, so if you want to get in at 32,800, you need your stop at least above the order block because you can easily tap into it. If you get in at the 38.20%, at least above the order block. If you get in at the order block, then you at least still gotta have it above the order block. So the smallest lot size you could possibly have is like 125 pips. The risk reward is still there, so even though it is a wide stop loss, if you target the previous day's low or target the London session lows, that's still 800 points. So the risk reward is still there. It's just for anyone with a smaller account size, do not take a trade today. These ranges are very wide. Trust me. You have more downside than upside. Oh, we'll see what happens though. Oh, about to get Makai on the call. Let's see where you at, Birdie. See what, get some other thoughts on what's happening right now. Yeah, right now we're rejecting. We could go short, but if prices falls, it's cool. I'll let it do its thing. Yeah, it's like failing to stay above the previous day's low. We'll see. We still got 15 minutes to the open. We'll see what happens, huh? Alright, we just closed. US 30. We're doing very similar things. US 30 staying above. Looks like US 30 is just like ranging within this London session order block. That's what it looks like it's doing. So we could get a potential London session move to the top side if this low stays in place for right now. Could be something that happens. You said what?
That's 350 points, bro. Like from this low to even the 38%.
It's pretty wide. Yeah, we're gonna have to have low lot sizes today. We turn you asserting.
Even getting in for this bullish, if once trade plan is saying it's gonna go up to 38, it's still 100-point stop loss off these the low,
Yeah.
and then 1 to 3.5 setup to that low, or 1 to 4 essentially.
Yeah, the risk reward is still there for sure. I don't know how comfortable I feel buying here though. I'll more likely want to see a false break scenario first. That's ideally what I would like to see, but anything can happen as of right now.
Reduce your risk.
Yeah, it's got to lower the lot sizes. What's going on,
Yo, can
Makai?
you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on,
Yo,
bro?
What up, Makai?
what's up, Mark?
What's your thoughts right now? What you think's gonna happen?
So, look, I pulled my fib from where's that? Give me a second.
From that, what are you looking at? US 30?
Yeah,
Where you draw it from, like that 30, 32, 600 high from London session, or like pre New York?
yeah, I drew it from 32. What is that? 32,900 high.
32,
Pretty much
900.
like Asian session high,
Okay.
and then to the low, and I took my 70% fib right there to the 32 or 32,800 area.
No, that's right in that 32, 800. Yeah, it's just another confluence right there.
Yeah, along with the 50% of the Asian range. And then it also has that 1 hour order block right above it.
Yeah, it's a good area in there. It's pretty far away. We just gotta. That's a big move. We gotta wait for 600 points.
Catch that.
Shit, oh god, we'll see. If I go long, I would more than likely wait for a false break scenario because price could easily come and get these lows. And with the wide stop losses that are right now, I would rather wait for price to clear the liquidity below these lows.
Yeah,
Because if it does that, it could show a chance that it's just gonna keep falling. Because with everything going on, if it just keeps falling, it's to be expected. But if it breaks these lows, has a willingness and gets up here by say 10 in the morning before the news comes out, I think there's a high chance price is gonna try to continue moving lower from there. That's
yeah,
my
because you
thoughts on
see
that.
it's respecting that zone right there at the low.
Mm-hmm.
It's holding so far. So if that low ends up getting broken, then it might just be a little break and retest, and then just keep falling.
Yeah, anything could happen. It's just good to be cautious with days like this with all this shit going on. Bro,
Yeah.
we know we get bombed right now, and everything just goes to shit. This
No
is all
cap.
fucked. It's all about.
Vladimir Putin. We're working with the brokers. Oh, there's a
yeah.
Andre over there. Send that one.
Big finesse.
Missile. Oh shit.
But yeah, he knows what we're doing. We gonna kill his ass real quick.
We'll send.
Ah,
We gotta get
damn.
the yacht, bro. Get the missiles on the yacht and send those motherfuckers over there.
I'm sending fucking robots. Sending fucking drones dropping C4s.
Fuck.
I ain't going nowhere near Russia. Russia's lethal. Russia's crazy
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
no cap.
Like the last place I want to be in war with is Russia. Them boys, they got active in like a matter of hours. They just got active. Oh my god.
What do you think about them? They don't care.
No, yeah, they're crazy. They be fighting like, look, what's that one UFC fighter, Khabib? Look at that man. He be
Yeah,
fighting
Khabib.
bears, fighting bears and shit in the cold. Nah, them Russians crazy. I give it to them though. They be going through some shit to be built like that. I don't wanna know why either. Yeah, this 32,800 area is looking real clean.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That area is just looking nice.
The only thing is just a stop loss. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Like ideally above the order block would be the best possible spot, but at the same
That's
time,
where I was gonna place mine.
you just gotta have the proper risk reward. Cause shit, that's 200 points.
Yeah.
200 point stop loss is crazy. That's like a swing right there.
But I usually just have a mental stop loss anyways. Like if my trade starts going too far out of profit, then I'll just end up closing. But if US 30 is gonna end up falling anyways, then I feel like a 100 to 200 point stop loss is pretty decent.
Yeah.
To give some little breathing room.
I don't want to see it push too high because if it just pushes 33,200 is right there. Clear the Asian session high, potentially tapping the 62% from the fib from the previous day's high to the low. But we'll see. If it gets that high, I honestly don't think it's gonna have a full reversal. But shit, you never know, honestly. I think with the way everything's moving, we're real bearish. We'll come up, potentially fill in these gaps that we have in here, and just keep melting from there. Because if you look at NAS on the daily and shit, everything is just extremely just killed. It's just, and then we had these lows. If you look to the left, you have these lows right below here that more than likely price is gonna reach for it. But we do have this fib also that we're finally tapping into for the first time, and this is based off of the weekly time frame. So if you look at it, we respected the 38.20% one time, so it shows the fib was in use at some point And Martin, you know what I be saying when the 38.20% it has reactions, but it's usually never long term. See, it had the
Good luck.
reaction, but then came back lower. Now we're at the 62%. So we'll see. But I still think we're gonna fall to 12,000. But just because we're gonna fall to 12,000 doesn't mean we might get a little move like this
Today,
Yeah.
before going lower. So we just got to be mindful.
we need to fill those wicks or create a wick.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the idea.
that daily candle is huge.
Yeah, just if it has
That
an
is a really
engulfing,
big bearish candle.
if we somehow get a bullish engulfing, I'm done. I'm done for the week, man. I'm not even gonna trade tomorrow. I'm gonna need some time to relax, figure out what the fuck's going on.
The setup or the market tell you what it's gonna do.
I just think it's far more likely just to keep falling. Maybe a small pullback, but I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. It looks like just a classic down day.
Yeah.
We got
Until it breaks Asian high, I don't see it like fully reversing.
Nah, for sure. I don't want to see a reverse at all. If it somehow reverses after what's going on, I'm never looking at fundamentals again. Oh god.
I don't even trade that.
I don't either, but it's just the fact that if there's a war going on, and then we saw a reaction like this when the war started, bearish moves, then more than likely, if it's still going on, we're gonna at least see a continuation of that. Then we had that news at 10 o'clock still. Then mind you, we had news at 8:30 today, and price barely moved. It went higher, but if you see, it barely moved. So it's showing that the bulls aren't really there. So if the 8:30 news wasn't that bullish, then more than likely the 10 a.m. news isn't going to be significantly more bullish. But as you see right now, price hasn't even moved in the past like who knows how long. So
after that bullish engulfing, if it wanted to go up, it would have.
mm-hmm.
But it engulfed it and then literally lost momentum right after.
Yeah, so it could easily just push here at the open, or it's just gonna go for this false break scenario, then start to move. So
yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping, that right at the open it just kind of starts pushing up, towards that area, and then starts falling.
yeah, that's ideal, the ideal situation, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. Yeah, this just ain't doing shit right now.
Yeah. What's NAS? Go to NAS.
It's a very similar situation. A little bit different, but same shit almost. Same order block right here that's respecting. It's a little bit cleaner. Like this engulfing at 8:30 was a little bit cleaner than US 30. But after that, it's just ranging at the previous day's low. Now it shows the willing. It doesn't really want to go above it yet. It's probably just gonna come down. Probably tap into 13,000 over here. US 30 is probably gonna come down, tap into this 200 level. Yeah, you can see it starting to fall now. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not trying to take no short trades until I at least get to a fib short. Right now, it's just if it just keeps falling from here, there's no reason to try and short that because this is like extremely trending, and there's no point in that. More upside than the downside right now.
Try grabbing the fib from the Asian high to the low and seeing what that looks like.
Yeah, it looks like we had that 30.20% rejection right here.
Yeah.
But if it
That's
goes,
what I was starting to think. That's why I was asking to pull it over.
yeah, but if it has that move where had the move, but then like I said, it does always have a long-term move. It could still potentially come back to up here, which is now confluence with this other area we have.
Yeah, and then falling.
Yes, sir. We're gonna see that, but it's falling right now, so the likelihood of it having that false break it just seems far more likely. We will see. We will see. Yeah, we ain't even moving right now. Goddamn. It's just a range. Goddamn. Yeah, and then we got these lows right here on NAS. So the likelihood of it coming for these lows is just so much more likely.
Yeah, that candle, it's literally about to clear.
And that's on a higher time frame. So even if it might not do it right here, 33,000, 13,000 is right here. Might not be now, but if we still have that move higher and then down, I think it's highly profitable.
Yeah, we probably push up before going or make a run for the lows, clearing the liquidity under the lows, and then probably pushing up. Unless it wants to just keep dropping.
Yeah, if it keeps dropping though, I ain't even gonna be mad because this shit, 1,100 points dropping yesterday. That's crazy. This is 960 on US 30. It was a hell of a lot more.
But
Total
yeah,
is
I
probably
looked
like
at that yesterday
1,200.
too. I was like, how far was this drop? I was
1,500.
like, yeah,
God
that's
damn.
a big move.
And you know what's crazy? My entry was right here. It's tough out here. Very tough out here.
Tough, bro. Dude,
It's
Oh
we
yeah,
tough out here.
yesterday you closed it.
Bro, like, if you would have seen the way it was looking, there was no reason for me to believe it was going to keep going. Like, it was something like this. So, say, this shit mad loud. Hold on.
Nah, I was full bearish yesterday.
I was too, mind you. So, look. This is the high right here. Came down. Started consolidating. It showed a willingness to go lower. It came like this. Then we got a wick that went all the way like this. And I was like, okay, we got a full engulfing candle, broke these highs, and it's going past 3,100. So I was like, the likelihood of it coming for this high is going to be far more likely. So I took it off while I was like, I break even. And then it just did this. And I was like, that's tough. Very tough.
risk manager.
After TP1 got cleared, I put my stops to break even, just let it go.
Yeah, I missed my TP1 by like 10 pips. 10 pips. Shit crazy. Like, I've missed TP1 at least 3 times a week. It's crazy out here.
Usually I try to let the candle fully close, like below TP1 or like above it before like I move my stops to break even. But as soon as it tapped it yesterday, I was like, forget it, I'm just gonna do it.
Especially when you have like smaller stop losses, because it can easily just wick back and forth. That especially with the indexes. We got about 2 minutes. We're gonna see what happens here. It looks like we're having a little retest of the previous day's low on US 30. We gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah, we gonna see, man. Hop on the lower time frames while I'm here. See how it starts reacting. Still keeping its bullish structure. Something that could be a good situation is if we get a bullish engulfing when the market opens. If we start getting bullish engulfings and closing on the lower time frame, I think that's a good potential long situation because this low is being respected. Crazy.
Yeah,
it's really being respected. And just keeping in mind the time it was made, 2:30 in the morning. I think it's highly likely. And then we have this 32,300 big figure level right here. That price is still ranging in.
30 seconds. Or...
But with the way it's looking, it looks like it wants to go for the lows, so. Oh.
Other thing, it's respecting that 50 SMA too.
Shit.
At 6:05, it went up and tapped the 50 SMA, and then it now is just melting from it.
Shit, I haven't used the moving average in so long. I probably wouldn't even be know how to use that shit correctly. All right, the market's opening. Let's see how price is gonna react here. Get an engulfing, or are we gonna go down? Oh yeah,
Yeah, it looks like we're getting it.
I think it's gonna probably go higher from here. I think that low is probably gonna get respected, but at the same time, it's risky, nonetheless. Yeah,
It's pushing.
See, as long as it stays above 32,300, I think it has a high likelihood of going higher, but we'll see. Yeah, NAS is looking slightly cleaner than US 30. US 30 is like more than likely going to come for these lows. NAS is trying to hold this fib in that order block.
Yeah. It pushes. More points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, US 30's just it doesn't know what it wants to do.
Yeah,
right
US
now.
30 be a little bit sometimes. That's why I be looking at NAS more lately. It's just cleaner. Yeah, I think that US 30 probably might just clear these lows and try to go higher. So if people want to go long, ideally if you go long, just keep your stop below this low. Because if it's ideally going to keep going higher, I don't think this low is going to get violated. Especially with the way NAS is looking right now. Clean little fib long into the ordered block. Yeah, it's a nice move. And US 30 doing what US 30 always does.
Oh, my NAS is pushing.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that would have been a nice move. Whew. Like I don't even want to see how many pips this is. It's already 85. That's like damn near 1 to 2 on a normal day.
Yeah, US 30's tripping right now.
But it's good because we ideally see the direction. So if anything, people want to go long. I want to
I'm
try
not
to go
gonna
long.
lie.
What, you want to go long too? Because this is significantly
Yeah, I think I'm
far
gonna
away.
buy right now.
I'm not gonna buy it yet. I'm gonna just wait. I'll wait for a retracement to say the order block that I just created on both. See how I left the order block at the previous day's low? Same thing over here. Or wait for it to retest 32,300 at least. How wide would a stop loss be? If I get in at this high,
That might take you one now.
At least 100 pips.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna use then. I know what I'm gonna use lot size wise.
I'm in profit right now.
100 points. I'm waiting for it to retest a little bit, at least to the order block. Alright, I'm gonna get it now. 100 pip stop loss. I'm just keeping in mind. I was trying to get the better entry, but I'm just keeping in mind I am on the lower time frame. So even on the 15 minutes, still like within this small consolidation. So it's kind of like a breakout trade to an extent. There, where's 100 pips? Somewhere down here, but I don't think price should keep going. If it goes low, it goes
put it right under the candle's low.
Yeah, that's the ideal situation. It's target, same place I was looking to go short. Still a potential almost 1 to 5 trade if it plays out to full effectiveness. So we'll see. We gonna see what happens. I think it has a good chance of going higher. We just gotta get that momentum. If we look at NAS, NAS is up there. And mind you, this fib has already been respected, so I think it's gonna keep on going from here. We just gotta give it that time. I ain't canceling my trade today. No sir. I'll hold this shit till I fucking till Russia comes for me. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, because there's just so much upside. So, like, I'd rather, if I think this is going to go higher, I don't see a point in me waiting for it to go high to then short. Even though that's the long-term move, it just doesn't make sense to me personally. I've missed a lot of trades that way. But as long as price managing this wise, as long as we stay above, closing above 32,300, the likelihood of price going higher is going to be on our side. So it's just about being patient, letting it close above, letting it close above the order block, and just letting it do what it got to do. Be careful, my guy. Of course, I drew my fib from 7 to 8:15. Saw the rejection at the golden zone and went short, targeting 8:15 candle closes. Now I'm reading.
NAS, or did you buy 30?
Oh, I bought US 30.
Oh,
NAS was already too high for me. I would have bought NAS if it came down to previous day's low, but that's why I was trying to get US 30 to possibly come back into here. Damn, this shit flipping.
yeah, that's why I don't trust 30 right now. I'm not even gonna touch that more today.
Came close to my stop loss, rejecting though. Mine was like right below the wick, so like right here. Damn, it came close though. I don't like the way that's looking. No sir. Hey, that's why you gotta use low risk. Lot size, everything. I want to see it reject though. It looks like it's having the willingness to reject. Yeah, it's staying above 32,300. Did it come down and clear that low, the candle? It looked like it did come clear the low, so hopefully that doesn't keep going lower after that, but only time will tell. This consolidation is crazy. Damn, US 30. NAS is looking good still.
Yes, sir. Profit.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna just, like you said, mental stop loss. Just I know where I'm trying to get out, but I have a low enough lot size, so even if I get out of my position 5 pips from where my stop loss is, it's not gonna be significant. Like I'm gonna blow my fucking account type shit.
Yeah.
But it's just enough room, cause like I said, this is 100 pips and it's moving pretty fast, to up and down.
Yeah, it's pushing.
But it's like I said, as long as we stay above 32, 300, that's the ideal situation. NAS is showing the willingness to be bullish, so I don't see why US30 won't have that same willingness in a little bit, especially after this rejection we're having. Unless it's gonna be something like yesterday.
Yeah, right now it just doesn't have any momentum. But
It's coming,
since NAS is pushing pretty high, then I feel like US30, as soon as it starts getting its buyers in, it'll start flying.
Yeah, and keep in mind, we got news at 10 o'clock too. So we got news in about 20 minutes. We'll see. That's why I wanted my stop below here. That's why I wanted it ideally below here, but I can't. Why these ranges are wide as hell. Yeah, NAS is gone. Going right up to here. 13,340. Yeah, this is a nice move here. NAS, like, this is why I like trading NAS sometimes. Look how clean this is. Came into the fib, rechecked the order block, 930, engulfing, 183 points. Too clean.
I just closed out half my position right now.
Oh, what, US30?
On NOS.
No, you got it on
I
NOS.
got in right at the retest.
Yeah, I ain't getting on NAS. That shit was too high by the time I was looking at it.
I got in on the retest though, when as soon as the market opened, it dipped real quick. I just jumped in on it at the 62%.
That's why you standing?
Well, my back hurts, bro.
Oh, I thought she was anxious. I was like, damn, this boy been standing for a while.
Bro, my feet for some reason throwing. I don't know, man. Like my shit, my back.
Marcus started getting to Martin.
He's like, I gotta stand, man. I was like, why's he standing? I was like, hey, ain't my life. Nah, that's why I bought a new chair. I bought one. I'm laying down right now.
Yeah, I'm laying down too.
I'm laying down. We got the recliner chair. Got my cushion on my head.
NAS TP1 just got hit. Stop to break even.
Oh, you both got it on NAS?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Fuck you, a 30 fam. I'm fucking a little drawdown, but it's cool. If NAS is doing this now, I just gotta wait for US30 to follow. That's
But
all.
it's starting to get into that fib area, so I closed half my position already. I'm just leaving the rest to run.
Yeah, we gonna see what happens. Yeah, NAS. This is why I've been liking trading NAS. Every time I say, I'm about to just chalk US30 fam, forever. Just mark that shit up, cause like it does shit like this, and I'm just like, damn, bro. I did this whole analysis. I'm just sitting here. But the thing is, with US30, once it starts pushing, it's pushing, and that's facts.
Trading with Andre, FBA Capital. Got Makai on the Zoom 2. NOS is at TP2 right now. Just gonna be patient.
I just hit TP2 too.
Right on.
Hey man, I'm at break even. Don't cap to
Just
them,
outta
fam.
here.
Don't cap to them. I'm at break even. This is a tough one. But we're pushing though. If you look at Nat on US30 in like the 15-minute, still just has a chance to engulf. We got 4 minutes on this candle. I just don't want to see it keep rejecting like this. Last 15-minute candle closed extremely bullish. We just got to see this momentum. But the thing is, if NAS gets to this area before US30 starts to push, I think US30 is probably going to fall at that point. Because then if this starts to drop,
NAS is starting to pull up into the.
if it starts to drop and this still hasn't even moved, damn. US30, why you do this? Why you do this?
We may get stopped out at break even.
Shit, but still, at least you were able to get break even. I'm at break even. I'm still at break even. Haven't even moved past break even. But with the way it's moving with these candles, I just gotta let it push. And once it pushes, I'll be good.
Just in case this shit does want to fully reverse, at least I can take some of this off, or most of it.
Yeah, I'll let it.
0.01 for the runner. I'm just gonna let it run.
Yeah, I'll let this have a retest of 32,300. But if it starts going past that, I'm probably just gonna cut this trade short. Ain't no point in me just holding, especially in this consolidation. Should have moved by now if we really wanted to.
You may have a 5 minute fib on
Yeah, that's what I
Nas.
was saying. Nas, you saw?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't even hop in back on here. It's too high. Like the move has already happened. So even if this drops from here, majority of the move is already still there. It's possible, but personally, just preference, I'd rather not. I'm just waiting for US 30 to fly. There's so much upside. I'm just looking at all of this to the left. I just want it all cleared. Just want to clear all of this.
That is a big move. That's 100 or 1,000 pip move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A potential 1 to 4, 1 to 5 almost. Just gotta let it do its thing. Patience pays. Yesterday I wasn't patient, and look what happened.
Today's Thursday. Tomorrow, I feel like if it does want to, I don't know.
It's rocking a hard
Every
place.
Thursday's been bearish. I read a stat this whole for like a whole year straight. Every year's been bearish. I mean, every Thursday's been bearish.
Yeah. So if it does want to go ahead and mirror the left, it probably won't do that until next week. Just because we're already approaching the end of the week. There's no way it's gonna clear or drop 1,000 pips in a day.
Yeah, this is rejecting now too. Goddamn US 30. Why? What you doing? All this time? If you come and stop me out US 30, I'm disowning you.
That's 1,600 pips.
Shit, this Nas move was clean too. This is damn near 230 points in one candle. Then we got US 30.
Yeah, I just got stopped out at break even though.
Shit, at least you were able to take that partial. Yeah, I don't think US 30 is gonna fly. I wanted to, but with the way Nas is looking, it's already rejecting. And if this keeps rejecting, then this is more than likely just gonna fall. Never have that push higher. Yeah. US 30 has not been fun trading.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let a runner run now because I don't want to have FOMO of scaling up my whole position and it may still go up to that 38.
Yeah, just leave it. You're already in. Just break even. Just let it do what it gotta do. At least you ain't a drawdown. This shit trash. Yeah. That shit. This shit just. US 30 did not do shit. It just ranged for like 5 hours. Finesse gang. 2 days. Yesterday, I got finesse, but then it went my way. Watch. I'm gonna close this trade out and this is gonna finally fly. Worst comes to worst, I'm only risking half of my daily max loss. So if it really came down to it, I would just move my stop loss down to this low.
I feel like as long as 30 stays above 32,200, it's gonna go up.
Not even 200, just 300. Cause it could come down here, but it's gonna stop me. Oh, don't do that. But it's rejecting 33,300 still, which is where this whole consolidation is. Oh, I broke that candle's low. Damn. Yeah, it's coming down there.
Yeah, that's what 32,200. I feel like because it'll just clear the liquidity under the rest of those lows to the left. Probably tap in, respect that area, and then start pushing higher.
How much of this?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's
We
like
probably won't even mirror the left side until at least Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
Yeah, ideally, if this low was to hold, that would be ideal. But that's only like a 1 to 3 at that point too. So the risk reward goes down too.
Bro, I'm looking at that as a short setup right there, just the way it looks on your US 30. Like, as soon as it gives a little opportunity to go up a little bit more.
Nah, I wouldn't shorten this. We're too low in price.
If you look at the 1 hour too, you can see the candles are just losing momentum to the downside.
That's what I'm saying. I know it wants to go higher. The direction is not the main thing. This is actual just trade placement, stop loss placement. Yeah. That's the main thing. Like, I know more than likely wants to go up. If it keeps going short from here, then there was no way I was going to be able to short this at all. Because we had no retracement. We had nothing. It's just ranging. Not even a 38.20% rejection. This is like a 20% retracement. Like a 13% retracement. So even if it goes long, not long, short, there was no way I was going to do that. Get in for that trade. But like I said, as long as we stay above 32,300, that's ideally what I'm looking for price to do.
Yeah, and it still may do that. We have the whole day. potentially for action to happen.
Yeah, I don't like to hold the whole day though. I'm more of
Yeah,
I
me
want to.
either.
I don't like to. I like to just get in and get out. Cause the risk reward you can get that shit within an hour or so. So if you're waiting the whole day, it's only good for like runners in my opinion.
Yeah.
And just if you have the patience. If you have the patience to hold your full position all day, yeah, you got it. You might as well
I
become a
don't. That's why I
swinger.
can't be no swing trader or nothing.
Yeah,
I
I
have.
can't.
Yeah,
An
I can't do it.
an
A
affirmation.
Russian fighter jet hits a target while traumatizing kids. Oh man, where does boy find these videos, fam?
Ah,
I
done it.
don't know. He sends them every day.
Hey yo, he got them all.
He's on top of it.
This bro right there, he has to be. Cause these are like quality videos. It's like someone's phone recording. Yo, a Russian fighter jet hits a target while traumatizing little kids, and that's crazy.
While traumatizing little kids. Oh,
Well, that was my trading for today. So I'm about to head to the gym.
All right, bro, you be safe.
All right, bro. I'll catch you guys later.
bye.
Damn, Nas, US 30, fucking opposites right now. This is why I haven't been trading US 30 for anyone that's been asking why I've been on Nas, because this shit right here is exactly why. Because I guarantee you, if I were to pretend to exit this trade, it's going to fly. Here, I'm going to do this. Watch this. All right, I'm out of my trade. No more trade. I'm done for the day.
Shit. Okay. I respect that.
Done for the day. Let's see what happens. Watch. 1,000 pips. Flew. We'll see what happens. I'm still in it, but it's just a joke. We'll see what happens, though. I could just do this. But we'll see. Let's see. US 30. I'm done. You can fly now. I'm not in the trade no more. I'm just keeping in mind we got that news at 10 o'clock, so I think that's what I might need for price to get my direction. And that's just probably just gonna keep pushing. So ideally, if I were you, just hold until like 13,400, and you could take your final target off there. Because from there, I think there's a likelihood it's gonna keep on going lower. Yeah, Nas was a nice move. That would have been the ideal trade so far as a London continuation bullish. Hey, look, US 30. What you doing? I'm not in my trade no more, US 30. Look at that. Look, Martin. What do I be saying? Fucking.
Dude, I just got in on that trade as it dipped down, and then I have a 75-point stop with a 2 lot.
On what? US 30?
US 30.
Yeah, see, look. After I pretended not to be in it, it wants to fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna move TP pretty soon. I mean, stop loss.
We'll see. It's a lot of upside, so.
Oop. Oh, there we go.
See, I told you you'd be finessing.
Let's go. Got in right at the here.
Finally moving at least.
Shit, my bad.
Yeah, there's like no volume. I need this 10 a.m. news to really push. If you're in NAS, anyone, just take some partials off here. If not, take it all off because you're coming into an area where price is likely to react a certain way. Goddamn US 30, what is this? What is this? It's like no momentum. It's just garbage. move my stop loss right below the candle. Come on. Keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Yeah, this is not ideal. Not ideal. I think it's just because we're in that 32 400 area, but still. With moves like this, you want to see the momentum kick in. Right now, coming into this is showing more of a likely that price is going to start to try to drop soon. And if US30 can't push any higher, oh boy. There we go. At least close bullish, man. There we go. Slowly push, man. Wait for that TP1. Just been laying down watching this for the past like 30 minutes. There we go. Alright, TP1's about to get hit. And TP1 just got hit. There we go. Sheesh. Took you, motherfucker. I want to bring my stops to break even, but I'm going to wait till it starts to try to get above the 12 AM open.
Okay, both my stops are at break even. At the risk free runners right now. US 30 is up 125, 130. It's moving 140 points right now. My US 30 is up almost 280 points. So I'm gonna let these run.
Come on, just keep pushing, man. We got news at 10 o'clock, so that's why I'm not breaking even yet, because it's probably just going to have wicks if there's a lot of volume. But if this comes back to entry, I'm not going to let it stop me out. I'll just cancel that break even, because I'm not about to just sit here and let this keep projecting as it is now. Like, the lowest I want it to go is potentially just the entry and retest that order block, but the way this is moving, it's not looking good at all. It's just being shitty right now. No volume, yeah. We got 5 minutes until 10 o'clock open. Right now, we're rejecting over here. We're rejecting on US 30. It's just not looking good. Long side. Very slow, man. Very slow, man. What is this? US 30. Make me just want to exit the trade. NASA's moving. Oh man, come on, Nas. Just not Nas. Just get above the 12 AM open, man. Just get above it.
Struggling.
Yeah, I'm just, if this 10 o'clock news doesn't help, 10:15 around there, I'm probably just gonna break even and just leave if I'm even in profit at that point. But I'm not breaking even yet because we hit TP1 and just immediately went back into break even. Hmm?
Yeah,
Oh my god. Just push, man. I'm up like 29 points. This isn't shit.
yeah. I'm positioned, bro. I just need to trade the day play out, see what happens at
Now you're
3 a.m.
good. You already had your winning trade on Nas.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out though at that previous day low or the Asian session high, and then just call it a day if it gets there. As soon as it gets there, I'm closing it. No questions asked. TP 33
What? Previously
500.
high on what?
Nas.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's going that high, Birdie.
No, not previous day high. Asian session high.
Oh, alright. I was about to say. Yeah, I don't think it's going that high, bro. It could, but that's like another 1,000 pips. 780.
It was almost there. It was almost at 34,
So
30.
just mind you, the area that we were looking at short is 13,400. So why would you wait till it gets to the high? It might not even get there.
Take something off the. I took something off the table already. I'm like 80% of the position, so I should have just took out piece at TP2, more at the TPs, and then just instead of just take it off. US 30 still holding, so that's the sign. There we go, Andre.
Yeah, I'm not even worried. We're almost at TP1 again, so still not really shit. Just been scrolling Instagram for the past like 30 minutes, just waiting for this shit. This is very stagnant. I need to start breaking and closing above that 12 a.m. open, then I'll break even. But until then, it's not really moving. All right, we got 10 o'clock news. Come on. I need a push. I need a push. Let's check what's the news. Bullish or bearish news? Let me stop laying down because if this doesn't start to move in the next 5 minutes, I'm just out of here. Bearish engulfing. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. Yeah, we closed bullish on a 15-minute though, so we're gonna see. The news came out and it's supposedly, what is the news? It is worse. Nice. 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 Oh, we'll see, man. We will see. So one did better, one did worse. It's like off and on, but with the way it's retracing, oh man, fun day right here. And if NASA's rejecting too, yeah, it's probably just gonna keep falling at this point. Sadly, I'll let it retest, but 15-minute candle. I'm gonna pull the fib from this low to this high. If it starts breaking certain areas, then I'm just gonna cut it short. 38.20%. Let's see if we're gonna reject it in that order block, or we're gonna come back down to the other order block in that 62%. Back to break even, man. Back to break even. Yeah, US 30 has been so shitty to trade, man. It has its days, but then has good days and bad days, just like everything else. All that time for a bullish candle on the 15-minute, just for price to come back down. Not even mad. I just wanted to just either go to profit or stop me out, man. Don't like waiting. I don't like being in these consolidations.
Monk mode.
Yeah, we're going down, man. If it doesn't start to reject here, I'm just gonna cut it off once it starts going past 32,300. I'm just gonna cut the trade off short. Not even gonna bother waiting for it to do what it has to do, because hasn't done anything I wanted to do the past like 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. About to just cut this trade short, man. I don't even think the volume's gonna come in to even go to my TP at this point. We're rejecting on NAS too. Looks like we're about to engulf the whole 15-minute candle that we waited an hour for, so that's nice.
Oh no, you're talking engulfing period.
Yes, rejecting, but there's no momentum, so the likelihood of it even going to our TPBs are not very likely. Yeah. It's about to engulf that 15-minute candle. All that for nothing. All that win for nothing. At least just come stop me out, like, damn. Do something.
I got stopped out with 30 trades. I made 100 points though on it, and I closed a half at 100 points. I ain't even crying about it.
Yeah, at least you had the NAS trade. If I were you, I just would have called it a day after the NAS trade.
I took profit at 2 P3 at NOS trade, potentially 200 move, 120 points.
Yeah, I don't think US 30 is going any higher. NAS is about to engulf this 15-minute candle after coming to 62%. Fun day here. Fun day. Yeah.
Close my NOS trade, bro, because it's close to that 38-point continuation level anyway. So if this is the retest for the short here, this hold doesn't go any higher and it starts to drip, it's probably the high 50% Asian range. Couldn't break past it on NOS. I want to go in for that short because that's where our bigger bias was, the bigger move that we were talking about.
There's some momentum.
Now we're trying to. It's up. Oh.
Hey, come on. US 30, keep pushing, man. I'm still waiting for this bull push. Alright, bro. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna leave the trade. I have my stop in place. Whatever happens, happens. But with the way this is looking, it's either gonna stop me out or it's gonna go to profit. But I'm tired of waiting for this because it's very annoying. So on that note, I'm gonna end it off here. This is still the only trade I've taken. I'm still in the trade. I'm at break even. But if you look at this like on the 15-minute time frame, it can still reject. It looks like it's tapping in this 15-minute order block. But like I said, my stops are in place. So whatever happens, happens. I'm just gonna hold the bias. stick to it. If it goes my way, it goes my way. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just gonna have my TP set at like TP3. I'm gonna go take a shower. Whatever happens, happens. I'll keep the Telegram updated, but as of right now, still in the first trade I took. Haven't took a loss for the day, haven't taken a W. Just gonna leave the TP there. Everything's set. Just gonna let it do what it gotta do. And I'm off it, but just let it do. But on that note, I'll talk to you later, Martin. Good shit with the NAS trade. Everyone be safe. Talk to everyone tomorrow. And that's really it. Be motivated by the fear being average, and I'll talk to everyone later. All right, bro. You be safe.
power. Came back. Finally moving. Slowly but surely. TP2 got hit. Happening, bro? US 30. Why you being a bitch, bro? God, part of me just wants